welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about some of the dream piercings that I would love to have someday. Now, some of these I may never get, and some of them I may get way in the future, but these are piercings that in secret I absolutely freaking love and just love the look of them, and I would love to have them on myself. There are a couple of these where I tried to like Photoshop what these piercings would look like on me just so you guys can see. I didn't do a very good job. I am not a Photoshop person. I have no idea how to do that stuff, but I really wanted to see what they look like on me. And to be honest, that is also a really great way to test a piercing on yourself before you actually commit to the real thing. You can kind of get a look of where you would want it, how it would look on you, things like that. So we're just gonna go over some of the top 5. There's 5 of them, right? 5 dream piercings that I would love to have, and I want to know down in the comments, what is your dream piercing, whether you have it or you don't have it. Make sure you share all of your thoughts down in the comments, and let's get into the video. I'm gonna start with the one that I have loved the longest, that oh my gosh, I don't think maybe I have, I'm honestly not sure. I've been on YouTube for such a long time, but if you have been following me for a while, you know how much I love piercings. Piercings are a true passion of mine, and ever since I was, into early adulthood, I loved piercings. I loved getting piercings. I loved talking about my healing experiences. And there was always this one piercing that I was so obsessed with, that I loved so freaking much, but I never got it, and I don't know if I ever will because it's not super practical, but oh my gosh, I have loved this piercing for as long as I can remember, and that is the nape piercing. If you guys do not know what a nape piercing is, it looks like this, and it is basically a surface bar that goes on the back of your neck. I don't know why, but I saw this probably back, I saw someone who had this probably back in the early 2010s, maybe around 2011-ish or something, and ever since then I have been so obsessed with that piercing. It is so cool to me. It's so unique. It's so badass. It looks super cool, and it's one of those piercings where it's kind of like a secret, and you really only get to show it off if you wear your hair up or you wear a certain attire. The nape piercing is just such a cool piercing to me, but honestly I don't see too many of them nowadays, which is really unfortunate. So if I ever did want to get a nape piercing, I don't even know where I would go, because I don't even think it's in that big of a practice anymore, you know what I mean? But oh my gosh, the nape piercing is just so cool. I really want to know if any of you guys are watching this video, do any of you guys have a nape piercing? What was your experience? Do you still have it? If you did have it, how long did you have it for? I don't know what it is, but there's something about the nape piercing that just looks really freaking cool to me. The next piercing I want to talk about is a piercing that I actually used to hate, and it's also a piercing that I said that I would never ever get. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, oh my god, you're so fake, you hate this piercing. Yes, that's true. I did used to hate this piercing. I did used to think it was ugly, but now that I'm in this point in my life and what I like and what my aesthetic is, I love bridge piercings. If you don't know what a bridge piercing is, here's what it looks like. It is basically this part of your nose, the upper part right here, that you get pierced. And for the longest time, I never liked them, and I said that is a piercing that I would never ever get, but oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with bridge piercings. I think they look good on everybody. Now, this is a piercing I would definitely really like to get someday. However, the bridge piercing is a piercing that I would consider to be quite a dramatic one. It is literally right by your eyes, you can't miss it. And I would have to really make sure that I am in a very secure career where I would be allowed to get it. And I want to make sure that it is something that I could pull off without it looking crazy. You know what I mean? Because sometimes piercers do piercings and they look a little bit crazy, whereas sometimes piercings just look natural. That person was just meant to have this piercing. I did do a photo tried to do a photo of what it would look like on myself, and here is what I came up with. I think it looks really cute on me personally, and I would absolutely love to get it. Obviously, this is a very poorly done photoshopped version of it. Obviously, it would be done in a professional setting and hopefully would be a lot more straight than that. I just think they look so cool. Now, another reason is I don't know if I have the right anatomy for it, because bridge piercings, you have to have adequate amount of skin in between to pierce, and I think I do, but I honestly don't know. So I don't even know if this is a piercing that I could technically get. And I also feel like bridge piercings are kind of slowly making a comeback. Like, I'm seeing more and more people with a bridge piercing, and it makes me really happy because I love to see them. I love the look of them. The third piercing on my list is an inverted navel piercing. If you don't know what an inverted navel piercing is, I will go ahead and show you a picture right here. Inverted navel is just like a regular navel piercing, but it is inverted, meaning it is on the bottom. Now, I have my regular navel pierced, and if you guys remember me talking about my navel piercing, it is one of my longest piercings that I've had, and it was also the most painful. It was absolutely excruciating to get done. It was absolute hell. I hated getting it done. The healing process was incredibly long. I think it took over 1 year and 2 months to heal fully. It was just, navel piercings are just not a good time to try to heal. They're surface piercings, they're finicky. It can be a nightmare. But the look of an inverted navel piercing with a regular navel is such a sexy look to me. I love it so much. And I wish I had the balls and the guts to go and get this myself. But the reason why I will probably never get this piercing is because I'm scared of navel piercings. Like, my first experience getting my navel pierced was so incredibly painful. I just don't know if I could go through that experience again, and I feel like the inverted navel would actually hurt more than the regular one. I don't know. I mean, everyone's pain tolerances are different, but oh my god, do I love these piercings so much, but it's so scary to me because oh my gosh, but they're so sexy. And navel piercings have such a high migration and rejection rate that I just don't know if I want to go down that road, but I will probably always love inverted navel piercings. The second to last piercing that I absolutely love and would love to get someday is high nostrils. Now, I have quite a few. I literally have 5 nostril piercings in my nose right now sitting here. So very obviously, I love nose piercings. I love all nose piercings. The more the merrier. Like, that's just, I love them. They look super cool. And the look of high nostrils is just so beautiful to me, so classy. Like, it's badass but classy. And I also tried to do a little Photoshop magic with me with high nostrils, and here is what I came up with. Now, the placement probably isn't quite right because I don't really know the procedure for high nostrils. I know a lot of people don't do them, but oh my gosh, that would just be so cool just to have them like right there. That's probably as high up as I would be able to go because my bone is right here. So probably like right there. I really want to know what the pain is for high nostrils because regular nostril piercings or septum piercings, you know, when you get them pierced, they can make your eyes water. They can be a little bit sore. So I'm wondering, with high nostrils being up higher on the nose and with all that cartilage, I'm wondering like how badly those hurt. And I think I would be able to pull it off. I don't know if I would be able to pull off high nostrils with a bridge. I mean, maybe. And the fifth and final piercing for this video that I would love to have, which I kind of already do have it, but eventually I would like to have it in a different form, and that is the vertical labret piercing. Here's what a vertical labret looks like. It is a pretty popular lip piercing nowadays. I see a lot of people with vertical labrets. Now, there are a lot of things you can do with the lips. You have the Monroe, you have the Medusa, you have the Madonna, you have the angel bites, you have the snake bites, you have the lip piercing, you have the spider bites, the dolphin bites, the cyber bites. Like what I have right now, I have the Medusa and a regular labret. Those are technically called cyber bites. You could do a regular labret, you could do a regular Medusa. Like there are just the dahlia piercings. There are so many things you can do with the lips. The lips are very versatile when it comes to piercings. I feel like you can just do so many things and they almost always look good in my opinion. But if I could try one of them, it would be a vertical labret. Now, when I got my labret pierced, I wanted a regular labret piercing. The labret piercing, the way it sits inside the mouth, especially if you have improper jewelry or it just doesn't sit right, it can cause a lot of damage to your teeth and your gum. Like down here, it can do a lot of damage because of that, the back of that barbell kind of rubbing. So a labret piercing or any lip piercing really isn't really something that you can have for the rest of your life, especially if it does cause damage to your teeth. But a vertical labret is like a labret piercing, but instead of going straight through the lip like this, it goes up vertically like this. So it goes through the bottom lip vertically. That can actually help prevent a lot of teeth and gum damage. I mean, obviously anything metal that you have close to your teeth can cause damage inevitably. Like it's just something that's gonna happen. But a vertical labret doesn't actually rub on any of your teeth or your gums because it goes up vertically. That's why it is more of a popular lip piercing, because so many people who want lip piercings don't want the damage that could potentially happen. So a lot of people go with the vertical labret, and I think they're absolutely beautiful. A lot of people ask me why I didn't do a vertical labret first and went with just a regular labret, and the truth is that I wanted a regular labret. While I love the look of vertical labrets, I wanted to have a regular one first, and if God forbid for some reason my bottom one starts, causing damage or starts causing pain in any way, I would probably take it out and try a vertical labret, because I feel like that would be a good switch off between the two. But vertical labret is definitely one of those piercings that I love and would dream to have someday. Okay guys, and those are my top 5 dream piercings that I would love to have someday. Let me know down in the comments, like I said, do we have any of the same dream piercings? Do you guys have any of these piercings? Please share all of your thoughts, comments, opinions down below. Share your stories. I would love to know. I just kind of wanted to manifest and talk about my dream piercings, and I really wanted to connect with you guys and see if we have any of the same dream piercings together. If you guys enjoyed this video, as always, please go down and give a huge thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. If you are new to my channel, make sure you go down and hit that red subscribe button. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss out on any future videos from me. But as for the rest of you guys, I love you so very much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.